Alright, so I'm gonna play some more Dead Rising. Um, I should be able to beat the game. I don't know how long it'll take for like the mission to load or whatever. But basically, to do case 8, it makes sense to get the maintenance tunnel key. I don't know actually where to use the maintenance tunnel key, but I do know where to get the maintenance tunnel key. Because basically the strategy says you need to go to like the red sports car, and basically like the red sports car is right near the maintenance tunnel key. So I don't know, I could probably just use the arrows anyway. But I think it's pretty interesting that like Carlito, oh, jamming device is already almost on block. Yeah, so it's interesting that basically Carlito, he hands like a locket to the character, and he says like, oh, I'll give this to Isabella. And apparently like Isabella, like while she's charging through all the zombies, it's like she like goes like she keeps going near like all the vents and shit, which I think is pretty interesting. It's kind of cool how like they loosely, I guess, connect a lot of the horror games. Because I mean, Silent Hill 2, like Pyramid Head, his room, it basically has like a huge fan in it, and like you look up and like there's a huge fan above you, like rotating, and then basically like you have like in Silent Hill 3, like you have like the bats near like the fan, and the bats kind of look like the Silent Hill 2 like last boss bats, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of fun making like connections between the games. I still don't really understand like Silent Hill 3, like the whole character design. It's like so like plain, and like it's like they weren't trying to make it successful, which I mean, which doesn't really make sense. Like they're not trying like sex appeal, or it's just like a plain game. And like Silent Hill 3, like outright, I mean, the game starts out pretty simple. I mean, they do have like obviously like the rabbit theme park to be exciting, but like they remove so far it seems like villains from the game. Because like I know Silent Hill 2, it kind of relied on like just like shock Pyramid Head sightings as like a successful kind of whatever in the series. And then all of a sudden they're like, all right, like we don't need to do that anymore. So like they switch back to like a more plain formula in the game, which is kind of weird. Honestly, I think that's weird. Yeah, I guess it was just like making a game for the sake of making the game. Um, so I think that's pretty cool. I mean, the series is much more expansive than I thought it was. Like, I had no idea they were releasing all those Silent Hill games back in the day. And I guess that's probably why, like, there's been such, like, a lull in Silent Hill recently. Because, like, I guess they all just switched over and they worked on, like, Resident Evil. Because I have no idea how they managed to get that many Resident Evils out at once. And, I don't know, like, where all the Call of Duty people came from. It looked like Halo jumped in there for a bit. I don't know how they released that many games. So I was looking on Netflix, and basically I saw that Snoop Dogg, Jamie Foxx, and Dave Franco, they're going to be in this thing called, I don't know what it's called, but it's a vampire movie on Netflix. Just remembering Dave Franco's name made me forget. It's like Daywalkers or some shit. Let me find out. I'm so upset because like not all of my streams had like quality audio, so I can't just enjoy them all. Yeah, it's called Day Shift, which looks kind of cool. And I was looking at this other like anime show. It's called Spriggan. It's like a remake of like a 1999. It was on Facebook by GameSpot today, but I've never watched that. I mean, I know Toonami or Adult Swim, they were featuring Housing Complex C, which like looks like a horror kind of anime. That looks kind of cool. I would more so want to watch that. And I mean, Crunchyroll had like Chainsaw Man, and it's pretty interesting kind of like setup. Like the main character has like huge teeth and stuff, and he looks like kind of like Evangeline kind of a little bit. So alright, so I think this should be basically the right area. Oh, that's weird. There's just like a flashlight here. I never saw this scene before.
Brad? Brad?
I like how they removed the like blockage so you could just drive the car right in.
Don't get any closer. Stay away, Frank. Don't get near me.
What's the matter, Brad? Are you hurt? I'm coming over there, Brad. We'll go back together. If you're hurt, we'll patch you up.
Like how the main character's mouth was just like.
I'm screwed.
Looks like Brad's guts are just hanging out.
It doesn't hurt. Not even a little. I'm already dead.
That's kind of creepy.
Frank. Don't tell Jesse about this.
I don't know why they had to like do this from like make Dr. Barnaby look like a weirdo and instead make it like violence related. So Brad turned into a zombie, so I'm gonna get the Brad achievement right now. Watch this shit. Hell yeah. Alright, so I got the maintenance done okay. Oh yeah, dude. So I saw this other show, it was a movie from 2009, it was called Jaws in the US. guess. It's CHAWZ. And it has like a huge like big boar kind of thing. Like on like the picture cover. And I don't really know what to think about it, but I do like looking at like movie and show art. So like sadly my TV is like set up at like a 45-degree angle, and my couches are like kind of set like here's my couches right here, this bench, and the TV is like that pillar. So it's like, yeah, I can't really watch that. It worked a little bit initially. Like I sat there for like 4.5 years, and like I would watch Twitch, and then eventually I got so annoyed by the TV that I started just listening to Twitch and not even watching. But now I'm just like, alright, I'm just gonna go through my entire collection. Whatever. As long as I get through my entire collection, I'm set. I'm just gonna collect a bulk load of audio for my own shits and giggles. It's like, alright, time to watch myself beat Dead Rising. Fuck y'all, I'm making my own Netflix. Alright, so I'm glad I got the maintenance tunnel key. I'm gonna Google where to use the maintenance tunnel key. I'm pretty sure it's near Wonderland. Like on like the left-hand side, but I'm not entirely sure. Where to use maintenance tunnel key. Dead Rising. The maintenance tunnel key is found in the maintenance tunnel warehouse in Dead Rising. The key allows Frank to access the maintenance tunnels through the maintenance doors around Willamette Parkview Mall. Nice. Maybe the maintenance tunnel key is like the vent area? I like how they have an image of the maintenance tunnel key and they have it circled on the map, but they don't say where to use it. Maintenance tunnels. The tunnels have the highest concentration of zombies. Okay, here it is. So here's the maintenance tunnel locations on my phone and an advertisement for Fire Emblem. Alright, so one in the hallway leading to the pharmacy, Sean's Food and Stuff in the North Plaza. One on the west side of the first floor beside the play park in Wonderland Plaza. One near the Wonderland Plaza and food court entrance in the food court. One in the middle of the south wall of Alfresca Plaza beside Riverfield Jewelry. One in the northeast section beside the bathrooms in Paradise Plaza. I feel like the Wonderland Plaza is the one I favor the most. So all the other ones, like Alfresca Plaza, like alternate food court, Wonderland, I feel like that's like way too much, you know? And Sean's like food area, it's just too much to remember. I could remember like most of them. But then again, the names are relatively simple in this game. So it's nice to kind of revisit this game with like a more mature approach, I guess. Because I know back in the day, like in high school when I would play this game, like I struggled with them all, like entirely. Like the zombies with the red eyes scared the shit out of me. They didn't really, like, they didn't actually scare me, but I was intimidated by them for sure. That's mostly because like the submachine gun's like so out of place, and like the convicts are too OP, honestly. I think that's like the only limiting factor of the game, which is kind of unfortunate because like the other one's like sitting in the fountain, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's like, oh, I guess we'll like make the game good a second time you play it. Like, so like the first time, like you could just like relatively like play the game, and then like on like revisiting it, you can like kind of approach it more strategically.
Yeah.
Cause like back in the day, like I had like I would rent games or whatever, and they'd be relatively easy to beat, and I wouldn't like want to watch guides while playing the games, because I didn't see it as like a way of like enjoying the game. Like I didn't want to ruin it. Like I would sit there and I would run in circles for like 2 hours and just, cause like I had all the time in the world. But like now it's like, oh yeah, I guess like time is like a factor, and there are a lot of games to play. I mean, there were a lot of games to play anyway, but I mean, online multiplayer was pretty legit, so. I definitely want to try another Capcom game, Lost Planet. I'm pretty sure they actually have that on Steam. Lost Planet is kind of fun. Like I like when you're running outside and like you fight like the huge earthworm that comes out of the ground. That's a pretty cool scene. I mean, I played the first hour of Lost Planet, and they have like a huge shell thing, and like there's like a huge alien that like rolls around inside the shell, which is kind of cool. Alright, scoop chance lost. So I just need to wait for jamming device to start, unless I could start it right now. We know who to hold responsible for this, there's no doubt, but hey, he's my brother. Alright, so I need to wait 1 hour, and then I'll be able to start jamming device. Yeah, it still doesn't open. Okay. I mean, I could go get, more, like, ammo and stuff. I guess I could, like, look at the zombies over here. It's a nice sight, right? Tase these people, dude. There's a girl in the CD shop in Paradise Plaza. She looks exhausted. I don't know what happened, but that chick's definitely in trouble and throwing CDs at people. Lol. That was a joke, because in my prior stream, I was standing there throwing CDs at people. So now there's like some girl like in there like majoring in CD throwing. I still wonder why, like, the Silent Hill guy decided to put Shakespeare as the books. And specifically those books, like in his game. Like, I had to read Othello, and I don't remember anything from it. And like, it's about like a Moor. And I don't know, I thought that's kind of interesting, I guess. Like, I don't know, like, if I'm that committed to Silent Hill. Like, just to do, like, some, like, Shakespeare readings, like, on stream, but maybe. I liked my Final Fantasy VII Shinra. Like, I ran out of Shinra after reading the Game Informer, which was kind of fun. I feel like the katana breaks too easily, so I'm just gonna leave the katana there. I should have disemboweled Brad, but I don't know how to. Because, like, his guts were out there, so, like, maybe you could have saved him. Like, just, like, disembowel his guts, and, like, you could have, like, saved him or something. So I think my coffee's still here from before. I love like the ghost coffees, because they're just like, it's like, yeah, dude, like I'm still a coffee, like still chilling, still have all like the sugar and shit properly. It's kind of like my old job. Like I had the BMO Funko, and you turn it upside down, and it stands on its head because it's a rectangle, and then you put your phone in between both the BMO legs, and then you can watch Netflix at work. That's what I did for a bit. It was pretty legit. Because like my last job was like way easier. I would basically start at like 7, and then I would work all the way to like 12, and then like I would check all of the like all the team's work, and then like the same way with my program, and then I'd be done. But now like my job is like more like deliverables and random, but like I do get like a lot of good time too, but there's a lot of busy time too, and a lot of crunch time,
gets his hands on that terrorist,
and you have to like deliver
I
like
guess it'll
on
be
point.
case closed, huh?
Oh.
Because then you're just
Do you know
like
of
too
anything
tired
else
to
he could be
even
planning?
check it.
No.
It's like, alright, I did it.
Nothing but the bombs. He's got his computer hidden away. I'm sure there's plenty of information on it.
Can you take me there? To his hideout?
Leave it to me.
This is kind of cool. I never like got to see this part of the game. I normally would just extract after doing like the cult. Like I'd just be like, Odoyo rules, and then like I would just extract. Alright, so now I have to follow Isabella, who runs in harm's way of all the zombies.
Hello?
I hope like I have like enough time for all this stuff. Because like I don't know if like other mission. Yeah, I mean this was time started, so it's not like the other missions kind of influence anything related to it. So yeah. Plus I had the maintenance tunnel speed, so it's kind of cool. Alright, let me grab this other one.
Anyone there? Hello? Hello?
Alright, general exclamation about saving Isabella. Alright, perfect. I like that. It just had like a twist. Neck twist. Alright, so is the mission even on the map? Is this the mission? Hunting Shack, yeah. Looks like the maintenance tunnel, there's really no reason for them. Unless, of course, Isabella gets, like, stopped on a lot of the zombies. I really don't know.
Hello?
That, like, light thing up there looks like it's new. I don't remember that before. It looks like the Division 1, like the basketball court area. That part was so sick. Like you have to like run on like the lighting. And basically, I don't know, they have like a huge like basketball court area and stuff.
Anyone there?
So, I guess I'm just gonna go in this way, I assume. I'm not sure if I have to go in over here.
Hello? 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 Anyone there? Anyone there?
I think I saw like another like cool story or something. But I was basically just like, cool story, bro. I don't know. Like I was checking out like Google Trends today and I didn't see anything. It's all like Canada's internet got banned or something. Like their internet stopped working. It's like I don't know how Canada's internet stopped working.
Anyone there?
I also saw a thing by like Zero Hedge today, and he was talking about like the Nord gas pipeline. He's like, yeah, like the Nord gas pipeline is like not delivering like energy to Germany. And it's like, dude, that's so bullshit, bro. Like, I know in the Wall Street Journal, obviously in 2019, I gotta read all about how like the US is self-sufficient in making like food and stuff. And like really good at like farming and
Anyone there?
like we have like fish farms where like we just like mass produce like fish and like fish farms like genetic stuff and whatever. But like still. Like I don't know why they have to like mess with like Canada, honestly. Cause like what did Canada do? Like did South Park like know this was gonna happen? I'm excited for the next like South Park season. Or they're more. I'm glad they got into games more too. Like instead of like deciding to get more into like video games and stuff, or more into like movies, they kind of moved more into like games. Isn't that weird? I mean, they can do whatever they want. Like, chips exist, honestly, so I'm sure they knew all about that shit. Like Hartman said, like the biggest curse ever, and then what? That was like a chip, right?
Hello? Hello?
I probably should have paid attention when like Hartman cursed, I guess, in theaters. I don't know. It's funny though, cause like having worked in like a factory,
Here it is.
like I should have known
Let's go.
that like certain things were good investments, you know? They like put that shit right in front of my face. There's like 50 million Amazon trucks, and I was just sitting there. I was like I had like my wired headphones in, listening to like Slipknot, and like I was just moving like millions of boxes. And Google was like, "Oh, dude, sick workout music website." And I was like,
It's no good. It's password protected. I'll try words we both might know. Family stuff. Things like that.
What's this cable?
It looks like part of a jamming device. I won't be able to disable it unless I log in.
Frank, can you hear me? I found something interesting on a security feed from inside a store. Could you come back here? I need you to check it out.
All right, I'm headed back now.
"Alright, so at this point I need to return to Jesse in the security room, and then I'll be able to continue 8-4, which is like the final mission with Larry." Like I don't know why Isabella led me all the way here just to like open up a laptop monitor. I mean that's probably like, I don't know. This is kind of bullshit. Like, this is mad racist, honestly. I don't know if I have to run back with her now, or... Okay, whatever. Wonder if I could like run through like the maintenance tunnels or something. Right here, the rugs, like the bumps in the rugs, they kind of remind me of how I used to have like bubbles in my surfboard, and basically what I would do is I would put like the surfboard underneath like a towel, and then the surfboard wouldn't get like a bubble on it. Only the good surfboards would get like the bubbles and shit. And like the foam ones, they weren't like as fast, but they wouldn't get bubbles. But yeah, we had like 2 good surfboards, and I got super upset because like the first day I was using it, it got a bubble underneath it, and I was super pissed. And like obviously, like bubbles had no meaning to me at the time. So they made my surfboard get a bubble on purpose, and I was furious. Like, but like obviously the bubble went away, so it was totally fine. But I don't know, like then I went to like Barnacle Bills, like, or like not Barnacle Bills, like what's that other area called? It's like Wildwood, or it starts with a W. They had a cooler mini golf course there. Like, it was way better than Barnacle Bills, obviously. Maybe it was like Manasquan? No, that I'm like getting used to like I haven't actually gone to like the Jersey Shore since before Hurricane Sandy destroyed my rental, so whatever. In general, I feel like the Jersey Shore is kind of pointless. I could like kind of parallel that to like what's it called? Oh, going to like Atlantic City with people, and like I went with like 6 people or 5 people, and like I would rent the room or whatever, and then like they would just like wander around away from me because they didn't want, I guess, to take pictures or play poker or spend money or drink. And then it was like, yeah, like dude, like we don't want to like you cannot physically be seen like on camera because there are too many blondes. I had like the same kind of like magnetic energy for like my like housing setup. It was like a repulsive way. I didn't even know that was a thing. So it's kind of like the story of like Christianity and Jesus, like how Jesus like is a ghost or something. But I mean, like Activision, they still did like Call of Duty Ghost, so like, and they did Call of Duty like 401k, so like they're still like going. I can't wait for like, I don't know, like just they did like Call of Duty like King Kong versus like Godzilla, which is kind of cool, but I don't know what else like Call of Duty can do. I don't know if I should save Larry for another stream. No, like I definitely have to go in like shotgun first. Shotgun Larry. I used to watch or they had like this one game called like Luxury Suit Larry, and like it was like college party, like you walk around like campus and shit. I never played the actual game, but
Take a look at this.
yo, that looks crazy, dude.
The guy being dragged? I think it's Carlito.
You could be right. Where is this?
The basement of the North Plaza. right in front of the butcher shop.
This entire thing's so like pointless. Like, oh, there's a thing called the facts. Facts. They actually have a like a Call of Duty Nazi Zombies comic. It was like a 4-part series, but I skipped it, sadly. I was very close to it, but I mean, it was like $50 or whatever, so I was like, whatever, dude. Like, it was, I think it was Modern Warfare 2 Nazi Zombies comic. I was like, this is kind of getting ridiculous, dude. Like, but I did get like Resident Evil Fire and Ice, which was back. Very upset about that. But I figured like, oh, like Resident Evil comics, like, okay. But like the Dark Souls, the Bloodborne comics were very good. And I showed off a lot of my comics on Game Informer stream, so that was pretty fun. I got like more than enough comics and art to look at. And I also collected like hundreds of Bloomberg Business Week and Economist magazines going all the way back to like 1990 or some shit. Like, I don't know, like 6 months or a year before COVID, which is kind of cool because like I could just like what I wanted to do, I just wanted to like set up like a nice little like reading area and stuff and just like read and like play through my games. But it's like the same shit, honestly. I'll just skip the reading. I mean, reading's for nerds anyway. Like, I like these 3D letters for this store because like I'm a huge fan of like 3D letters now. Like everything about like anytime I see 3D letters, I'm like, oh. Now, like even like Silent Hill, like my appreciation of like I'm walking around and I see like I see an air duct or like I see like a pipe or some shit and I'm like, I'm still, like I already mentioned this, I'm still like pretty stoked about like Silent Hill Shattered Memories though, because like it continues like Silent Hill 1's story with Harry Mason, and it's on PSP and Wii also, but I obviously got the PS2 version, which I think is like the real version, probably with the best graphics I assume, because like my Wii converter and my oh nice, it leads me right to the maintenance tunnel. My Wii converter and my Xbox converter, like the audio is whack, but the picture looks nice, so I could still play like Pirates of the Caribbean on Xbox and Alien vs Predator and Half-Life 2, Celebrity Deathmatch, like Hitman, Silent Assassin. I have quite not too many Xbox games. Oh, The Punisher. I have like not too many Xbox games, but I have some good ones. And then on Wii, like I have like a decent amount to go through. So that'd be kind of fun. I wonder if GameStop is still in business. Yo. All these zombies are like haunting these hallways, dude. Like literally just like sitting around here, haunting all over and shit. Like I'm just trying to clear my way through, and they're all just sitting here. They're like hobbling around, zombie hobbles. Hell yeah, dude! Oh, he made it here. Already at the meat processing plant. Just like Arby's.
A customer.
That guy.
I heard the katana works
I
against
mean,
him, but I forgot the
that meat?
katana.
Oh, this is good meat, huh? I just got it in here. It's fresh. You just wait right there, sir. In a moment, you can try the best ground meat you've ever tasted.
Whoa, ground?
They also say
Wait
that
a
the
minute,
SMG
listen,
is good versus
I
him
had
as
something
well,
else in mind.
but I should be fine.
Zombies are no good. I can't serve my customers spoiled meat like that.
I'm so
have a
glad I had like
reputation to
such
uphold.
quality meat at like all the buffets I gotta work near.
Trust me.
That was so
I'm a
legit.
butcher. I've got the
That was like my
best meat in
race.
town.
It was like, sure, you have to like travel, but also infinite meat. It couldn't have been any better of a setup. Because honestly, the only thing I think that's important in life is probably meat. Alright, let's go, Larry. Yeah, get flanked. I'm flanking my ass. Oh wow, he just throws the butcher stuff at you. That's a kind of easy fight. I'm enjoying this. I was like stressing out and shit, but like, oh, oops. Oh wow, dude. Hopefully they have food in here. Or like a saw blade or something. I'm gonna throw stuff at this dude. Oh, you do. Oh. Oh, they got milk in here. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, goddamn it. I used to exclusively drink excess amounts of milk in my life. Like so much milk. Like from, I think, my sophomore year of high school until like well, actually, since my sophomore year of high school, I've drank excess milk. It was like the only drink I drank. And then obviously in like 2018, I kind of switched more to just like all water. Water and obviously like pre-workout. But like I've had like pre-workout since like 2012, or no, since like 2011. But like yeah, I drink like mad milk, and I mean saturated fat milk is way worse than like low fat milk. But obviously I settled on like core protein drinks and like Premier Plus protein drinks and Muscle Milk Zero. Muscle Milk Zero is the best. Like I'm looking forward to drinking my Premier Plus protein drink after this because I think I'm not even exhausted. But it's very nice. He could only throw so many like cows at me, right? He's gonna run out of cows eventually. Alright, let's see what Otis has to say. Frank, that Cheryl girl says she wants to talk to you about something. She's kinda cute, so if I were you, I'd listen to what little Iggy's got to say. Okay. Oh shit, Carlito could die? God damn it, dude. Alright, well, that was a good attempt. Some other time. I tried.